Guys, welcome to our channel 10 minutes code, and today we are going to solve the sixth problem of our Leetcode, which is a zigzag conversion. So it's a medium level topic, and what we are going to do, we are going to convert the given string in zigzag form, and then we are going to read it by line by line, and then we are going to return this. Okay, so suppose let's take an input as an example. Okay, suppose there is given a string which is PayPal is hiring, or you can say PayPalishiring. Okay, PayPal is hiring is a string, and num rows is given as 3. Fine, num rows means the length of the row. Okay, so here we can see here the length of the row is 3 and here it's 4. Okay, so if num rows is 4, then the length of the row will be 4. That's how it's gonna work. And then we are going to keep every length of the row should be the num rows, and then we are going to convert it into zigzag, and then we are going to read it line by line. So how it's line by line? So first, after creating a zigzag, we are going to read the line. So first line is PAHN, then it will be PAHN, then APLSIIG, then APLSIIG, and then YIR. This how we are going to return this string. So we are going to use the algorithm for solving this. So let's see what's the algorithm. Suppose the num rows is given as 4. So suppose this is a num rows is equal to 4. Fine, this is 4, and now let's take this as num rows, and this also num rows. So let's check it out. First of all, this is the given string. Okay, this is the given string, and these are the rows number. Okay, these are the rows numbers, and this is the given string. So this your num row is 4, so we have converted the PayPal is hiring into the 4 length of row zigzag. Okay, now we are going to see. So first we will be at the first row and 0th index. Okay, so we are the P, so we will insert the P in the result. Okay, so after that we can see, then we are going to print I. So I is how much far away from this. So let's see, 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now the first will be at 0th index, and the second will be at 6th index, and then 7 8 9 10 11 12. So it is jumping by 6 and 6. Okay, so it will be num rows minus 1 into 2, which will be 4 minus 1 3, and 3 into 2 will be 6. So this will be applicable for the first and the last row only. So when we check out the last row, then it will be P0. so it will start from this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so then it will be I. That's how it's applicable for the first and last row. So this for the num rows is equal to 4, and let's apply this same formula for the num rows is equal to 3. Let me show you. So here num rows is 3, so 3 minus 1 will be 2, and 2 into 2 will be 4. Let's check it out. So 0 1 2 3 4, yeah, and 1 2 3 4, yeah, 1 2 3 4. The formula is working fine. Now this was only for the first and the last row. So what about the middle row? So if you apply this formula, first formula in the middle row, then see what's going to happen. So first it will print A, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, then it will print S, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, then it will print G. Okay, it's fine, we are getting the A as G. Okay, A S G, but what we are not getting, we are not getting this middle value L and I. So to get this, we are going to use this formula. Okay, so it will be num rows in minus 1 into 2. This same will be here, so which will be 6, and 6 minus 2 into R, which will be the row. So when we see in the first row, when we increment, so 1 2 3 4, it's the 4th and 6th, and then 4th and 6th. Okay, it's incremented by 4 and 6. Okay, in the second row it's doing like 1 2, and then 4 5 6, 1 2 1 2 and 4 5 6. So it's like 2 and 6. Okay, so it is decreasing by 2 every time. In every row it's decreasing by 2. So what we are going to do, we are going to write here the same formula here, and minus 2 into row. Okay, because it is decreasing by 2 when we go down the row. That's how you look there. Okay, so it will be for the middle row, and the okay, it will be for the middle row. So this formula num rows minus 1 into 2 will be the first and the last row, and num rows minus 1 into 2 minus 2 into r will be for middle row. So there will be one edge case. If n is equal to 1, then return string. Okay, now we are going to loop this, we are going to run this. We are going first, let's write the code, and we are going to check by dry running the code. Okay, so first of all, let's write the edge case. If num rows is equal to 1, then we are going to return s. Okay, so for result we are going to create a string res is equal to empty. Okay, so we are going to run for loop from int r, this will be row, from row to row first will be 0. First we will be at the 0th row, and the row will work until num rows. Okay, so if num rows is 4, then there will be, this will run till 0 1 2 3. Okay, if the num rows is 2 3, then it is 0 1 2. Okay, that's how it's going to run. And then I plus plus, sorry, it will be r. Now we are going to create one more loop. Int I is equal to r. So I will be at the r, okay, at the row, and the condition will be I is less than s dot size. Okay, and then we are going to increment, not incrementing I by 1, we are going to increment I is equal to I plus this first formula, we are going to put it here. So num rows minus 1, then into 2, so it will increment by 6. So if the num rows is 4, then it will increment by 6. Okay, if the num rows is 3, then it will increment by 2. It depends on the num rows. Okay, and it will run till I is less than size. So let's put that value in res plus equal to s of I. Now that's happened for the first and the last column. It will also happen for the middle column also. But in middle column, this two additional value, to add this two additional value, we are going to use this formula also. Okay, so we will write the if condition. First of all, we are going to check if the current row is a middle row or not. So we are going to write two conditions for that. So r should be bigger than 0, and r should be less than num rows minus 1. So it will check, these two condition will check if the r is a middle row or not. Okay, that what I did. And there will be one more condition. Okay, I'm going to check if the, so to insert that, we are going to increment I, of course. So we are going to write I plus, so I plus num rows, we are going to write this formula here only, minus 1 into 2, and then minus 2 into r. Okay, like this formula will be here. Okay, and let's put this into bracket, and we are going to increment in the ith. We will start counting it from the I position. Okay, and it should be bigger than, less than s dot size. Okay, now we are going to insert that. So res plus equal to s of, we are going to copy this whole thing here, and at the end, we are, after the for loop, we are going to return the result. So let's run this, and we are going to dry run this also, so that we can understand better. So it's working fine, and let's submit this. Yeah, fine. So 88%, 97%, fine. So first of all, the I, where row will be 0, and num row will be 4. Fine. Now row will be 0, so I is equal to, first we are going to check if num rows is equal to 1. So it's not 1, then we are going to run this for loop. Okay, so r is the 0, so r means let me create an R which is 0. So this is row 0 1, row 0. Okay, let me remove this. So row is 0 at the starting, and now I will be, sorry, this will be I. So I will be at the row position. So row is 0, so I will be at the 0th position. So I is at P. And then we are going to insert the I in result. So let's insert the I in result P. Now the next step, we are going to check if it is in the middle column or not. So it's not in middle, it is equal to 0. So we are not going to run this, and we are going to increment the I by 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here we are going to insert this I here. Okay, now the next step also, we are going to check if this is middle. No, it's not middle. Then we are going to run this, and I will increment by 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we are going to write here N. So it's middle, no middle. So then again we are going to increment by 6, but it is out of index, so the for loop will return and the outer loop will run. So row will become now first row. So the row is 1, then I will also be at the first index. Okay, because I is equal to R. So now we are going to write here A. Now we are going to check if it's a middle row. Yeah, it's a middle row. Then now we are going to increment by 4. I mean, we are not incrementing, we are just inserting the value of more than 4 index of now I position. So 1 2 3 4. So we will insert here L. Now after that we will increment 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now we will write here S. Okay, okay, we are the right. So now we are checking if this is middle row. Yeah, it's middle row. Then we are going to write the 4th index 1 2 3 4. Then we are going to insert here I, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6, then G. Okay, now it's I is at G position. Now it will increment by 6, so it's not, so it will be at the Y, because row is now the 2. It is also at the middle. So first we are going to, so the second, so formula we are going to use is 4 minus 1, which is 3 into 2 will be 6, and 6 minus 2 into row. Now row is 4, 2 is a 2 into 2 into 4, so 6 minus 4 will be 2. So we are going to write the second. So 1 and 2, we are going to insert here A, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, then we are incrementing by 6, and we are writing here H. Fine. Now we are writing here R 1 2, and then we are writing 1 2 3 4 5. So it's not, so we are writing the for loop. Now in the 4th index, it's the last row, so we are not going to check the middle condition here. Okay, so we are directly going to write the, I think so this will be, okay, fine. What was that? It was R. Okay, R. So we are going to write the P, and we are increment by 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then we are going to write here I, and then again we are going to increment by 6. Though it's not going to, so it will index out of range, and row is less. Now row is will be 4, which is less than num rows, and then we are going to return. Okay, so we are going to return this string. So this is the current string, as you can see, P I N L S I G A G Y A H R. So we forget to here write the Y, sorry, I think so. So that's all. So this is how it's going to run, and this is the code for this. I will provide the code source in the comments, and thank you for watching this video. And if you are interested in machine learning web development and Leetcode, so you can subscribe as a 10 minutes code. Thank you.